What's up, Vetters? Patrick here with Vetted. Today we have a very special video because we are going to be reacting to the new Bob Lazar documentary trailer that just came out. It's called S4, the Bob Lazar Story. It releases on Amazon worldwide April 3rd, 2026. So we're just a couple weeks away from this. This video is not sponsored, okay, just FYI. But I made a reaction to watching the trailer for the first time, so you can see my reaction in real time to this brand new trailer, and then we'll talk a little bit about this movie. Take a look. I like it.
Physical evidence now exists which proves that there is life elsewhere, and at least one form of that life has been here. As of 1989, that evidence was in the custody of the United States government. Between December of 1988 and April of 1989, I worked as a senior staff physicist in what has to be the most secret project in history. My job in this program was to be part of a back engineering team.
Wow.
This particular disc appeared to be in excellent condition, and because of its sleek appearance, I nicknamed it the Sport Model.
These shots look amazing.
The goal in this program was to see if the technology of the disc could be duplicated with Earth materials. To start up the reactor, of course, we need some element 115. In fact, you need 223 grams, machined into a wedge like this. The program out at S4 consisted of 3 projects: Project Galileo, Project Sidekick, and Project Looking Glass.
The file on top was Project Galileo, and as it turned out, that's the project that I was part of. And that clearly referred to reverse engineering a recovered alien spacecraft.
Just cannot be a secret from anyone, not just the American people, but the rest of the world.
All this stuff is something that happened to him. It's not who he is.
They're doing everything they can to keep this information secret.
That's empirical evidence. I saw a craft to do that, thanks to him.
This story spills, and the world changed.
Damn, that looks so good. Couple weeks away. Wow. So what do y'all think? I mean, that looks pretty amazing if you ask me. Those shots look so crisp and clean. That is probably what has taken so long to get this done. They've clearly reenacted a lot of Bob's story, which is going to be sick to see that. Again, whether or not you believe it, you don't believe it, this is going to be an entertaining documentary, to say the least. And again, those shots look so good. I mean, they look so real. You know, I don't know what AI, CGI, I don't know, what combination of things they use, but they look so good. And to see like a young Bob Lazar, I mean, it looks like a movie, right? This looks like a Hollywood big budget movie. It looks great. Honestly, I cannot wait to see this thing. And we're just a couple weeks away. And we've been wondering when this is going to come out, right? I think last summer it was supposed to come out, but clearly they've waited, and I think it's going to be worth the wait. I mean, now we're only a couple weeks away, so none of that really matters at this point. You just want the documentary to be good, because once it's out, there's no going back. So you'd rather make people wait and have it be good than just rush it out, right? We had this, philosophy in fine dining when I managed fine dining restaurants. If a dish is taking too long, you don't just rush it out to get it to people so that they're satisfied, because then they'll eat it and it's bad. They're just like, oh, this sucks. right? If you give them the dish and they wait too long and it's good, they'll forgive you. Because if you make it bad, then they complain. You have to refire and put out another dish. That's going to take even longer. So buckle down, get it done right, and then put it out. And I think that's what they did here. And I'm really excited about it. Now, what we don't get from this trailer is the VR experience that's supposed to be attached to this. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I know they're working on it. I got to see a little teaser at Contact in the Desert last year from the director, Luigi, who put this together. Great guy. And it was really cool to see. In fact, one of the shots I saw in the trailer, I got to see that in VR. So imagine that, right? So that's pretty sick. So I can't wait to see that. Don't know what's happening there, but they're just trying to make it look as crisp as possible. I think I remember talking to Luigi at Contact last year, and it was like just new ways of doing things had come out, right? With Blender and these different like programs you can do these renderings and stuff. And I think they just found newer and better ways to do things. So they were kind of redoing them. And plus they're getting Bob's story on it, and they're trying to get every little detail right to the millimeter of how things looked, how they were, because apparently Bob had some sort of photographic memory and could really remember exactly how things were. Right. And yeah, I got to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this, to see from Bob's perspective, his story. Again, whether you believe it or you don't, I think you can, if you don't believe it, you can still watch it and be entertaining. And if you do believe it, well, then that's even more better for you. Right. And if you're on the fence, still good. That to me is great. So I almost want to see more stories told like this. Right. All the big UFO stories that you've ever heard told in this way, right? Where we can really see it reenacted in such a detailed, precise way. I think that's really cool. And so imagine VR experiences with all these other different stories you've heard of, the Nimitz, the, Roswell, Kingman. There's all these, Varhinia. I mean, just think of all these different, and you were like there in the moment, that'd be cool. So anyway, really looking forward to this. Can't wait to read the comments. What do y'all think? Are y'all excited for this Bob Lazar documentary? The documentary. I know you're going to tell your comments about whether you believe him or you don't. That's fine, right? Everyone's got their own opinion, and I respect that, to be honest with you, because there are holes in Bob Lazar's story for sure. So I get that. But just speaking on the documentary itself, and letting Bob tell a story, and we get to see this reenactment. I for one am looking forward to it. Just for the pure entertainment value of this. I think it's going to be really sick. And I know they spent a lot of time on this. Luigi and his team spent a lot of time working on this. And I can appreciate that effort for sure. And if y'all remember, Bob Lazar came out on stage with Chris Ramsey and Jesse Michaels at, they did a live show. It was called It's Probably Nothing. And at the Austin show, the very first show, they had Bob Lazar come out and they showed this exact trailer. So people were wondering, oh, when's it going to come out? Well, now we got it. Now it's coming out. Okay. Amazon worldwide, April 3rd, 2026. Look for it. Very exciting. I can't wait. Honestly, I cannot wait to see this thing. So let me know what you think in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace.